Welcome back to the table, fellow Contrarians. Previously,
Torlak was doing
Torlak fell deathly ill.
a bit of an episode.
Shell rot?
It could be, I wouldn't say shell rot, but something's rotting in there.
As he's like pulling through like one of the bags, some like this weird leather mask falls out.
Look,
And
I
it's just on the
didn't
floor.
know.
What? What's up?
Naughty child.
Why not Team Ninja Turtle?
I was really worried until I realized what two of them were dwarves.
It's odd that y'all could still hear my rolls.
Yeah.
I didn't roll that in the shower, it's fine.
You need to turn that off. As me and him are out in the daylight, just having sunglasses.
I wear my
You start sliding, picking up speed, picking up more speed. You've reached terminal velocity. I got a wee. And try and push away and like do a flip, who knows? You fall into the sewage.
and now back to the story.
Our guard group decided to bring one of the guards into Sybil's home, where he gave them some information, a possible location, which was a bakery, and then proceeded to break down the door and sneak to the door and then break out, and started running his happy ass down the way. He was able to make a turn around a corner before y'all could see him rushing down to the edge of the corner. Looking down the street, you don't see any pedestrians on the street at this particular moment. What are you gonna do?
Web.
Firebolt.
If I can catch one. Firebolt.
All right, so what's the distance on web?
Hopefully long enough.
About 40 feet away.
Yeah, it's about 40
it's
feet.
range is 60 feet,
Okay.
and makes a 20-foot cube.
All right. What do we need to do here?
If the webs aren't anchored, they will fall to the ground. It'll be 5 feet deep.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of web.
Yeah.
There's a lot of web.
Spider-Man must be
And it's a 20-foot cube?
Yeah, it's like 20-foot cube, but I mean, if it's not anchored, it just
for a month.
Well, these are pretty darn narrow streets for this particular area. You could latch them onto the buildings.
Wonderful. Yes, I would like to do that then.
Just make a wall of web.
A wall of web right in front of them.
Why you want of them?
Yeah. Each creature that starts its turn in the webs or that enters them during its turn must make a dex saving throw. Failed, creature's restrained as long as it remains in the webs or until it breaks free. When it's restrained, it can use an action, make a strength check against the spell save DC. They're also flammable, and any 5-foot cube of webs exposed to fire burns away in 1 round, dealing 2d4 fire damage to any creature that starts its turn in the fire.
Okay. So were you shooting this in front of him or on him?
I'd like to shoot it in front of him because it's like an alleyway, right? Essentially.
It's a very cramped street, but not quite an alleyway.
Okay, yeah, I'd probably shoot in front of him, make like a wall.
Okay. You shoot out your web, sticks to the walls, and the guy comes to a screeching halt, just trying to stop. He's like, "What the fuck?" And he looks at the fucking wall and is trying to figure out what to do. While I'm assuming y'all are sprinting after.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, I wasn't kidding about the firebolt.
Oh, fuck
All
me.
right. Roll for hit.
Tagging his ass.
He's not in the web though. So it's okay.
Yeah. That's a 24.
I thought I saw one.
I
was
saw
about
it
to say-
too. Yeah.
You did for a second. I
It
was like,
didn't even roll. It just went from
Shit.
1 and then to 18.
Thank God.
Fucking bowls past, sets the thing on fire. He's like, awesome.
Awesome. Well, that problem took care of itself.
Cool.
Okay, so nail him in the back, doing
No, thank
2
God.
damage.
2 damage.
I just want to hit him in surprise and knock him down.
Oh, sorry.
You know, like hit him in the
Just
back of the knee.
fucking dies.
Yeah. So as he comes to a stop looking at this thing, he feels searing heat just splash across his back, And he's like, fucking shit! And he like starts looking around frantically, and
I tell him, don't move.
he looks over to the side and sees an alleyway, and just fucking sprints down it. Y'all are about like 20 feet away from this point.
Of course.
Double dash.
Don't
Okay.
dash into a tackle.
Yeah.
So as y'all sprint after him and he's sprinting away from you, you make it into a sort of clearing.
Oh,
Can I
well,
cast web again on him this time?
If you wish, yes you can.
You know what?
But y'all have entered
the coom zone.
this area over here.
Oh, okay. Oh, he's got nowhere to go except all those tiny little alleyways.
Now,
Man.
as you pass through this alleyway is a huge, almost kind of like a park for this little neighborhood.
Mhm.
And there's about 5 people enjoying their time on the benches. Some people picnicking, and then I see this fucking guard just sprinting. Oh, fuck!
Get back here, bastard!
You broke my door.
And he just keeps on running for all he has, and people are noticing a group of 2 gnomes and a human just chasing down what appears to be a city guard. And a couple of them are just like,
Can I use grease?
yeah, go ahead.
You can throw grease right in front of
Okay.
Oh, ignore that.
them. Yeah. What is it? They need a Dex DC of 14.
Okay. Let's see. That was a nat 20.
Damn it! Oh, the hell.
This dude.
And I will.
Does he make it disadvantage because he's running? Running away like a bitch.
Yeah.
That's how that works.
So, as he keeps on running, and then he like takes a step down and is like, oh fuck, and then gracefully just goes into like he brings up his hands almost swan like, and he just one knee slightly bent, he's like, ah! Slides across the entire thing until his feet hit turf again, and then all of a sudden he's like just back into a fucking dead run.
How far
do
away?
do I see which alleyway he's trying to go down?
Yes, you can see it looks like he's heading straight at one.
How far ahead is he?
He's still about 20 feet away from you.
Okay, so 10 feet in front of him, I'm gonna cast Minor Illusion.
Okay, what is an illusion?
Gonna look like me, motherfucker.
all right. As you cast your illusion, give me an intimidation check.
Oh, cool.
You're good at this.
Yeah, I'm just hoping my roll's great. I believe. Oh, what the fuck was that? Oh, I thought I rolled
I
by
hope it was
accident.
something good.
16.
16. Okay. As he starts running again, you cast your spell off in front of him. He hears the muttering of a spell, and then you appear in front of him. He's like, "Oh fuck!" And he comes to a dead stop. He's like, and he like is looking side to side, and he turns around and he sees you there, and he's like, "Oh fuck!" And it's at that time y'all reach him. What are you
Dog
doing?
pile.
Thank God.
Fucking
Dog pile.
Actually, it's more like, boom.
Some random guy in a striped shirt comes up, right cards us.
All right.
What the fuck?
5-yard penalty, pile on.
For those trying to dogpile, give me an armed attack.
Oh, well, I mean, okay.
Unarmed?
Yep.
Okay.
This is a grapple, right?
Yeah, essentially. Yeah, I mean, if you want to actually, you want to do a grapple.
So this is kind of what we're doing.
Dex or
Oh,
strength check.
I'm
People
going for
across
Dex.
the street, just
Dex.
like hanging out, eating lunch, going, "This is entertaining as fuck."
I need to pull him into the alley.
19 for Doob.
How do I do? Oh,
You can either do Dex or Strength.
19.
yeah.
What?
He got another 20.
Dude,
Oh, come on, there's 3 of us.
2.
I got a 5.
The worst.
So as he sees y'all coming,
There's 3 of us, come on.
As he comes sprinting at him, you both dive for him, and he just barely dodges out of your way. And then fucking Calbus comes by and dives towards him, and he's just like, doesn't even really have to dodge at that point. You just like dive in front of him, and he just stares down at you, and then he fucking runs over top of you.
All right, fine. He's getting the Eldritch Blast.
Oh,
And he's getting another firebolt.
can
Well,
I
Huh? Go for it. What were you about to say?
go ahead, go ahead.
can I use Misty Step to go up right next to him and then try and trip him with my cane?
Oh, yeah.
Like a gentleman.
Because it's 20. It's a 30-foot movement, like teleport. So
Okay.
Just fucking clothesline him with a cane.
Uh,
I can't close it. I can't reach that high.
Sorry, our clothesline, his ankles.
all right. Give me an attack roll for that.
Gnomes are the best
Okay,
at
how does the-
kneecapping.
Oh, for real though.
Attack.
Essentially,
got
what
some
you're
red-
doing.
You got red caps and you got the gnomish kneecaps.
I have a dagger. I don't have a cane though. That's equipped.
I would say a cane's like a club, so it would be based off of
Yeah. It's just-
strength. So, give me a strength check.
Strength check.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to like. Okay, well here comes that -1. Here we go. 6.
6. All right. Let's see.
Looks like he's getting firebolt and Eldritch Blast.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
This is when he rolls a natural 1.
Oh god, I
Got a
have
5.
Oh my god!
Congratulations, Calvin.
Out of all of our good rolls, the bad one's what's got him.
As he starts running away, Calbus looks up. Misty steps, just a blur of smoke right beside him, and then as he comes into full corporeal, he just jams his cane straight into the guy's ankle. Doesn't make any contact with the ground, but the cane trips him up as his leg hits the cane, and then the cane hits his front leg, and it's just like, oh god, and then just fucking slams into the ground.
finally.
And he's just sitting there like, he turns over. Fuck.
I'm also out of breath. Just
Loosening
All right,
your
now
tie.
if we could go talk about this like adults.
Yeah. Let's go. Settle this like. The fuck. Whew. Okay.
You're not making a convincing argument to
Fuck
people.
off. I'm short, and that was a lot of
Not
running.
you.
Oh.
So, no hard feelings about the door, right?
Oh no, you're going to pay for that.
I kick him in the testicles.
No, wait.
As hard as I gnomishly can.
Give me a strength
Oh,
check.
Jesus.
I mean,
It's not gonna kill him by
Yeah.
any stretch of the imagination.
What if it gives him torsion?
9.
okay, he doesn't get torsion.
What if it gets him erect is the real question.
Oh,
Oh, cock and bolt.
You have to solve the problem.
CBT.
God damn it. Anyhow,
I like to roll for
Cock and
CBT
bolt
torture.
we're not playing with Fatal System, all right?
Thank God.
Thank God.
So, as you kick him in the nose, he's just, oh, that was not uncalled for.
Someone's breaking down my door.
You kidnapped me.
Yeah, but you also, you know.
And to be fair, you came of your own fruition. It was not kidnapping. This will not hold up in any court.
Unknowing abduction.
Better, but still, fuck off.
He's just like holding his crotch, laying on the ground, curled up on his side.
I pat him down and try to find his gold pocket, his gold pouch.
And I want to find his gold pocket. Just kidding.
You see a few of the people in the park like standing up and like leaving and in a rush. And give me an investigation check.
I want you to fix that door, motherfucker. 15.
15? Reaching around, you do find his gold pouch.
I'm keeping this.
That's theft.
And what you're doing is, I'm pretty sure, a much deeper crime.
Being mugged by 3
Oh, no.
miscreants.
I mean helping out a gang that's trying to take over the city.
Yeah, I believe corruption's probably a worse crime than theft. Besides, you owe me. You broke down my door. Those aren't cheap.
You don't got no proof.
No, we do.
Listen, you're just making this worse on yourself. I was willing to look the other way on this. Perhaps even get a good word, give a good word for you to the family. But you're making it very difficult for me to do that.
You can go fuck yourself.
Listen, I've got one thing that I need you to do.
What?
Just gotta look the other way when we go to the bakery. Is that so hard?
Right now, yes.
I can make it a lot harder.
No, because then I'll be forced to give him medical attention. Or not.
You don't have to.
Oh,
You already made it harder, you little shit stain. And he's just like still curled up on his side.
Oh, no. I mean, and I start, getting a firebolt ready. I can send you a couple of things. It'll cauterize the wound. Just saying. I can make this a lot funner for me, less fun for you, and probably pretty entertaining for your friends when they figure out that your corrupt ass has now been completely demolished by one lowly gnome and a couple of friends. I mean, listen, I'm a lowlife in this city.
As you're holding out your flame, you hear the clank of half plate. Like, yes, officer, this way. One of the guards being attacked.
You win this round. Bye.
Conditions.
And I'm sprinting.
I cast invisibility on me and.
You do?
Sorry, blood's thicker than water.
yeah, no, I understand that.
Oh god.
As soon as I hear the half plate, they're like the crowd just invisible. Let's get out of here.
Bye-bye.
Good luck, Sybil.
Yeah, don't worry, I got this. Hold on, let me look at Modern Illusion real quick.
You're not Dio anymore. Remember?
Can I use my stiff? Good lord. Oh, well, there goes all my level 2 spell slots.
I create an image of the guard that we kicked at the balls down the alleyway that I think they're coming from, and then I make my escape.
Okay.
I knew she had something in between those ears.
Is he, like, still in the fetal position, or...?
Yeah.
Is he considered incapacitated?
One question. Minor illusion, does it allow for... Is it just a still image?
You create a sound or an image of an object. So I don't know if it's animated.
It's usually a still
I don't
image.
I don't believe it's
I
animated.
think that's major. There's something that
There's
does
a
that,
major
but it's-
illusion.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, it's gonna be tricky to have them see the guard, not just appear out of fucking thin air. Give me a deception check. The spell.
Leave in the heart of the cards.
Since they haven't seen
15.
Hey.
15.
I was gonna say, since they haven't seen anything, is it at advantage?
Oh yeah.
No.
But what about
Try not.
please?
Because this is more about like placement to try and. Okay. As
Collectively, are they stupid?
as you hear the people running, you place a illusion of the guard just like standing off to the side of the opening of the alley. So the first thing that catches anybody's eye is him standing there as they run around the corner, giving you just enough time to make it down one of the alleys and out of sight. As they are like, what happened to you? Jack? Jack? What's wrong, Jack? And then somebody notices Jack over and they're like, "Ah!" As they go to help him, Jack curled up in the fetal position with the nuts crushed in.
Swollen.
We say crushed in. It was a very like a childlike kick in the testicles.
Yeah, none of us have good strength. That's all right.
A 10 still.
It was only a 9.
Oh, a 9? Oh, still, man.
It's still a kick in the crotch. That still
Like I
fucking
said,
hurts.
like a child's kick in the crotch.
Any kick in
That's
the
still got
crotch.
me. That's still got me on my knees. It's happened before. It
Oh yeah,
sucked.
100%.
Shithead kids at a birthday party.
Jesus.
Anyway,
Enough of this.
y'all make your way out of a possible bad situation and off into the street as you hear them shouting out behind you, like, "Who did this? You! I want to fucking question you right now." And you leave the sound of mayhem behind you.
I was gonna say, while we're still invisible, I'm gonna be like, I think they went to the north.
Oh, were you all just fucking standing there?
No, like as
No.
we're running away.
We were running away before.
Yeah.
No, okay. never mind. Oh, fine.
I mean, you can. I'm not.
I guess I can't see you. I don't know.
Well, I can't follow y'all, so.
Oh yeah, you can't see me. Yes.
Yeah.
Follow the sound of my voice.
So,
Marco.
as y'all scatter, cut over to Team Turtles.
Team Turtle.
Who, we're missing one.
You just fall down another sewer grate. Whoa.
Technically. So, as we cut back to the other party, y'all have been traveling in the sewer for a little while now. It's been about 2 hours moving through. How much longer do you have on your wild shape?
I can hold my wild shape.
3 or 4 hours?
I think it's 2 hours because it's half your level.
After
I'm level 4.
Yeah. So you're right on the edge of your wild shape. And as you're moving through the sewer, the scent splits.
Which
And
one is strong?
There's one that heads further down another slope, and one that goes up an incline. The one that goes up the incline is stronger than the one going down the slope.
They probably came from down the slope and headed up. If it's branching off.
Could have.
He was gonna sit with where the trail branches and just kind of, he looks down one route, looks up the other route, turns back to Torlak and RoC and goes,
What? What does that mean?
And he looks down one, up the other.
I don't know. You're the one with the smelly sniffer.
Master of words.
Pick one.
It's about this time that you start feeling the wild shape wear off.
Alright. So as the wild shape wears off, he pulls the mantle of his duster back over his shoulder, so as he shifts back, he just immediately has it back on. He kind of rights himself and stands back up, and then he points in both directions, one arm each going each way, and goes, "It's going either way."
Oh, like the smell?
Yeah.
Do we know where the tunnels lead? I mean, it's a sewer, so has to pop up somewhere, right?
I'd expect so.
So the one going up would go up to the surface,
Maybe.
and the one going down would probably go deeper.
Possibly.
You were a gangster, would you hide up there or in the sewer down there?
think, RoC would probably be the only one
Yeah.
of these three people that would know this particular thing about the city. But then again, it is also RoC, so I'm kind of
What?
debating. Give me
What?
a history check.
Okay.
You brought this upon yourself.
Don't forget, you are an informant. You do know a lot of things about the city.
Do I?
Well, this
Does
is more.
he?
This is more about like,
General knowledge,
yeah. This
history
is
of the city.
yeah.
That's what I mean. Like, he does know a lot about the city.
Yeah.
History in the tower? No, it doesn't even.
No, it's fine.
There it is. It's 2.
And you completely forget.
Cool. That
Plus
seems in
5,
character.
7.
Like, I feel like I knew something about this, but I don't know. Something about stinky, smelly sewer holes. I mean, why do you want me to pick? You're the one that like is the smell like super strong coming from a different other direction or
Stronger up that way.
oh well, check that way first. It's easier to get to. Yeah. What? Why are you looking at me like that?
You can only see like the bottom half of his face. He's just turned towards you this whole time.
What do you want?
You don't have to pick.
Huh?
You're gonna have to pick. Up, down.
Why don't we just send Nyx a little bit ways into it, and we can see what it turns into as we, go into the sewer holes. So yeah, we'll just do that. Summon Nyx.
Summon Nyx, okay. So,
I'm sorry, Ben's face.
I'll sip on my tea. All right.
Well, we're gonna send Nyx to go investigate the stronger smelling tunnel first.
The stronger one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Up the incline.
So as you summon Nyx, you send her up the tunnel, and it goes for wide a ways. She goes probably a good 250 feet up this incline, and is just now seeing the end of it.
End of it. So like,
Yeah, it's about another 20 feet.
and it's just a wall.
It opens up into another tunnel.
Okay, I'll describe that to you. I'm like, okay, it looks like it's going up quite a ways, and it goes into another tunnel. You want me to call her back, and we can check the other one?
All right.
Because is this like an incline or an incline?
More like an incline.
Incline.
You know,
So an incline.
45.
That's like
Forty-five
this is a
degree.
90 degree, a 45 degree, or
Ooh.
like a 5 degree.
Yeah, a little more than 45.
Jesus. Okay.
Think about the downward. Is it
Yeah, is it the same way?
slowly sloping downward, or is it like
It's pretty much the same for the downward as well.
Okay. We'll bring Nyx back and like land on my arm a little bit. I'll like ruffle her little face feathers, and then she'll go down decline, other tunnel.
Okay. So as she flies down the tunnel, eventually about another 80 feet, she hits what looks like it's just steel bars that come across the entire thing. Quite a bit of debris is just built up at the bottom of it, but through it you can see a very large cavern open up. Going through the bars and a little bit into the cavern, a lot of people along the walls. Quite a few people that are like grabbing what looks like detritus and just like tossing it over the ledge and scooping up sludge and whatnot that have like built up in certain places. And it looks like there's several different spots where there's openings through tunnels that lead into this large cavern.
What are they wearing?
A lot of these people are wearing a brown, kind of like jumpsuit. It
Brown?
might have been a different color before, but they are just like covered in muck and whatnot.
And they're just basically like cleaning up, right?
That's what it appears to be. And as Nick kind of looks around, sees a bunch of people, or sees where they're throwing all this stuff off into the center, and down towards the center of this cavern is a pseudo-familiar thing. You've seen the node inside of the tower that seems to give off a light that just kind of gives this feeling of growth and positivity, and just like it makes you feel good whenever you walk into the tower. It's just like, yeah, I feel better.
Same kind of thing.
Flip it.
Oh.
It's almost as if darkness is giving off a light, and it kind of twists with your perceptions of reality, and everything that lands anywhere near it just seems to vanish.
The boob's gotta go somewhere.
The bars are just solid bars. There's no gate. It's just bars.
Just solid bars.
Okay, we'll call Nick's back. I'll start. Okay, so like, you see, like if you're watching RoC, his eyes kind of glass over while he's looking through Nick's senses, and you see him. His face just kind of go, just making these weird grimacing faces, and then he like comes back and he's like, he switches to Elvish, and he's like half whispering. He's like,
Okay, so there's a lot of people down there. It's like a really big cavern. It declines and there's like a wall with bars and a really spooky light and a hole in the middle, and they're throwing trash into it and it just goes away. And they're wearing poop suits. I don't know how else to describe that. They look nasty, poop suits. So
I honestly don't even know what that is.
it's like a single piece of clothing. It's like
Master
brown.
words.
It's like brown. It's really nasty looking.
That sounds terrible.
It looked pretty terrible to me. Yeah.
All right,
I don't know
we're
what to
going
do,
up. Is that the plan?
It seems that way because we can't really get through solid iron bars unless we made a lot of noise, I guess. But it looks like that cavern has a lot of other tunnels leading into it as well. That looked really gross. They didn't look like gangsters, unless gangsters wear poop suits.
Probably weren't gangs.
Mhm.
Oh, right. Or dead souls.
It's a
Alright.
gang, isn't it? Is it not a gang?
Well, I guess
Somewhere in the back of your mind, you just hear everyone yelling. Not a gang war!
we're going up.
It's as if 5 voices screamed out in anger.
So, somewhere in the world, the dude irrationally is getting upset.
As y'all are starting to make your way over to the incline that goes up, you and RoC climbs up into the area, and again, like with the other one, it's like 5 foot, so you can kind of pry yourself up into it and like essentially kind of like wedge crawl your way up. And you start making your way up the tunnel a little bit. You hear somebody cry out, "Oi! The fuck you doing here?" And the sound of scrabbling is you hear, "Oh no." And then just a splash. And the footsteps of plated shoes like running down the sewer floor. What the? They fucking jumped in the sewage.
He was like laying flat against the ground, quote unquote.
Yeah. I have the hood of the elven cloak I have pulled up and my mask on.
I don't know why. I'm really just picturing Rook standing still. He's just like, I'm invisible.
Well, okay. Remember my rule, it's always up unless I say it's not.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So, give me stealth checks.
Okay.
Is this to hide?
Essentially, yes.
Cool.
It's
Do they
important.
be made in the
He needs
tower?
it so he has advantage.
So I can have advantage. Yes.
Would you like these to be made in the tower?
Yes.
Pooped it in the tower.
Roll.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay.
You got
'cause
it,
mine. We've been having trouble with it, deciding it
Yeah.
wants to roll my dice or not.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, it's a roll. So, as y'all kind of hide yourself in your little hole up here, you hear the footsteps like gather around the hole down below you, and you can hear them speaking. Rook, you can get just a little bit of a glance of them down there. They have torches with them, and it looks like they're looking into the sewage itself, not glancing up in your direction quite yet. And then you hear a burbling sound of something like air shifted. Damn it, that air pocket my shell. As Torlak tried moving down the sewer tunnel. Let's see. I don't know.
Yeah, Torlak.
He's been awfully quiet.
It's been pretty quiet.
Well, he was pretty quiet.
Torlak has become
He was
dead.
always nice to me, though. Always saying hi. So you got one of those. Always saying hi. Take it.
Camp out in the sewer so that Torlak comes back and it's like, why was I in the sewer for 2 days?
Because we took a long rest down here last week.
Oh.
Yeah, I take a long rest.
So I get most of my shit back on a short rest.
Hey, I took a long rest in the sewer. Can I have my ability back?
As they take notice of something floating off into the sewage, like, "Hey, stop!" And eventually, Torlak just like pops out of the sewage, jumps up, like pulls himself up onto the other side, and just fucking sprints down the goddamn. And that's where Torlak is going off to for
Oh, boy.
the next section.
Poor Torlak.
Or Torlak.
Pepperoni.
I'll have a thing for her later. All right. The other two, y'all hear the footsteps clank off into the distance.
What did they look like? Was I able to get a
And they
Well, they didn't
they
had
look like
torches
city
with them.
guard.
city guard? What are they doing here? Probably followed us. But they're gone now, right?
You did hear them run off into one of the tunnels.
Rick just like kind of glances at you and he's like,
He just kind of nods his head towards up the incline and kind of just like pushes Rook's foot forward. Keep going.
So y'all continue to make your climb. After a good long while, you make it up to the top after a couple of slip ups, but it's fine. You're able to make it to the top, and looking around, this area is very similar to the rest of this fucking maze of a sewer. What are you gonna do?
like while we're climbing up, he'll mention those look like city guards. I think they had plate armor and stuff.
Right? But you said they were in suits.
Right, the guys in the cavern, past the decline, those were those people. But the ones that just scared off Torlak were guards. They looked like, anyways, torches and stuff.
Okay.
about it.
We had a flat spot now.
Yes, you are in a flat spot now.
Is there any kind of branching of tunnels, or is it just like one?
At this particular spot, it's just one tunnel.
Following it.
I guess we have nowhere else to go, right?
Hmm.
You want me to send Nyx ahead real quick, or?
Hmm.
Okay, Nyx is going ahead.
So, y'all, there's a path to the right, path to the left. Which way are y'all taking?
Can't sniff anymore, can you?
Wouldn't recommend.
Let's just go right. We'll send Nyx right real quick.
Okay. As you send Nyx off to the right, going down for like a good 40 feet, you do hear the sound of what sounds like just like everyday life coming from one of the tunnels that slope upwards. Again, another 45-degree slope, but it sounds like you're actually a lot closer to the surface now. She flies down for another 40 feet, and you hear that same thing again on the other side. And it sounds like you might be under like one of the streets at this point.
I think this tunnel leads off to the street level. Like 2 entrances from the street to this tunnel.
Okay.
Okay. Bring Nyx back.
Okay.
Fly back. Like not even pausing, just like goes into the left tunnel.
Okay, go to the left side. As she flies down, pretty much more of the same. There are tunnels towards the end of her flight that go back down, but the majority of these are like storm drains that drain down into here.
This looks like more of the same thing, except there's a couple of tunnels that go back down. So we might be like right underneath a street.
Y'all look?
Hmm?
Y'all look?
Sure, yeah. Check it out, see where we're at.
Yeah.
We can send Nyx to kind of like go up to one of the entrances to the storm drains.
Send Mr. Noodle Arms to go try and push up a storm grate by
Oh
himself.
wait, yeah, there's a vent, isn't there? There's a
Yeah.
storm grate. Is she not big enough? I mean, she's not small enough to slip through, of course, because it's like...
You can get up to it and look through, but
Okay.
probably not slip through it, no.
She can do that, that's fine.
Okay. Looking through the storm grate, you see a couple of familiar landmarks, and it looks like you are currently in the Cordite district.
Huh.
Which of the districts again?
The dock district,
Okay.
essentially. The one that has the
Food outline?
yes. But it is the one that has the altar for resurrection. And is the landmark that you see that designates we're here.
I see it.
You are here.
Looks like we're under the... I think it's the Cordite district.
Okay.
We'll bamf Nyx away.
Okay.
So she's safe. What do you think our plan of action should be? We don't have a lot of information. We didn't gain much.
Well, go back.
Go back.
Yeah.
Where?
The split.
Oh, the split, like the one to the spooky place?
Yeah.
You want to go to the spooky place? Alright, let's go to the spooky place.
He's willing to go to the undead challenge room, but motherfucker's just like, nah, can't go spooky.
Can't go spooky.
Okay. So y'all make y'all's way back down into the depths. And we'll cut back over to the rest of the party. After scattering for a brief moment.
Scatter!
We'll just say, you met up at the usual meeting place, back at the Pretty Penny.
Oh, okay.
This seemed to be
I
what
mean,
you
that's
guys
where I would have
gravitate
gone.
towards.
Oh,
But I also
Nah.
live there, so
yeah.
Yeah, I also live there.
you might
No.
as well move your shop. It's compromised.
It's compromised.
He's not wrong.
Yeah, before
Get your go bag and light it on fire.
that might not be a bad idea actually.
Yeah. Grab some stuff.
Yeah, grabs basically like the essential stuff, put it in my pack, and bamf out. The only thing here that was of any memory was that hole that I used to dispose bodies out of.
Are you gonna miss your hole?
Gonna miss it.
Yep. So, as you grab a few things and head off to the Pretty Penny, going through the streets, you see a couple more guards than is normal here in the Hellenite district. There's quite a few of the regular faces for the Rivia family, just kind of like sitting at street corners, just kind of looking around.
Oh, I go up to one of them.
Oh,
But is it my favorite? What race are they?
you know what? How about this?
Centaur.
I was gonna say someone's just standing next to
A centaur.
a centaur, just like, you're a.
As you walk up on a minotaur.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
Oh,
Yes.
Can I help you?
Yes.
Yes.
Well, if it isn't my favorite minotaur.
Oh, hey. How are you?
I can't do this, Jonathan.
You can do it. You can do it.
Fight through it.
Believe in the heart of the card.
I'm doing all right. Having some family issues is all.
Oh, that's a shame.
Yeah, but I think it's time for me to get a change of scenery, and so.
Oh, is everything, not good at home?
No, just a lot of broken relationships. It's
Oh.
quite unfortunate. The head of the household is just, it wasn't working very well, and it's
Hmm.
broken.
You know what? Come with Tom. Come in. We'll get you, a nice, place to stay.
Well, I would very much appreciate that. But if you could let my sister Gildy know, that I've moved location. She wasn't around during the whole family issue.
No, yes. I'll make sure someone, gets the word to her. But are you, running away from home? Or
I would like to imagine that we're running away. I think I might have left a couple of things behind, but I got most of my effects in order
Okay.
before having to leave home.
well, we'll make sure that, that nasty man doesn't see you then. Come with me.
And he leads you down one of the alleyways and into a doorway that kind of blocks off a different alley,
Mhm.
and then leads you through different, essentially like passageways that keep you off the street for the most part. He just kind of turns to you and asks,
Okay, so where you want to go?
I need to get to the pretty penny. But if there's a place where I could leave off some of these personal effects for the time being, I don't fancy carrying them around.
No, well, can't help you with that, and quite frankly, I'm gonna have to give you directions from this point on.
Fair enough.
These tunnels get a little too tight for me.
Before we move on, how much did I nick from the guard?
you got a good 30 gold out of him.
Hell yeah.
Damn. Not too
I got him right before he was gonna go gambling.
There you go.
I mean, he's taking a lot of bribes, so. Alrighty.
Amy? Amy,
Yes.
you alright?
I'm a little dozy. Sorry.
Yeah. As
You're not focusing on me right now, so I'm taking the tent.
Gotcha. As you gather your stuff up, he gives you directions through the passageways, and it opens up to an area very close to the Pretty Penny. Looking around, don't see any guards at the moment. Just rush over, and those inside hear.
Did we make it back?
Oh, y'all are back.
Oh, okay,
Hey,
good.
y'all had a pretty easy way of getting back.
Oh.
Invisibility.
No one can fucking see me. Oh god, Kurt.
Yeah.
Fucking playing Frogger.
Thankfully, they didn't send any of the special guard here.
Oh dear God.
The special guard.
The special forces.
The Coom Squad.
Here comes the Coom Squad.
I heard
The
coon
city
squad as in,
utility
like
militia.
raccoons, and I just imagine this little army of
Raccoons.
Well, the raccoons have devil sight.
They're like, we send it the druid when things get a little too messy.
The thing is, those raccoons are actually the familiars, and they all have they all have true sight on them.
That's amazing.
All right. So, as Sybil comes into y'all shop, what y'all doing?
What time of day is it?
At this point, it's probably like 6 o'clock.
He's hiding behind the counter.
Oh no, we're just acting.
Yeah, just
Dude's
act
just doing
totally
business as
normal.
usual. Yeah.
That's the best way to get away with it.
Yeah, act casual.
Yeah.
Just act
Dude's
casual.
actually in the front this time, but I'm letting Calbus do his thing in the back.
Making
Welcome to the Pretty Penny. How can I? Fucking hell. What do you want?
What do you mean, what I want?
Is there anyone in the shop?
Casual. We're speaking in thieves' camp.
Oh.
Oh my god.
There's a couple of people in here.
Shopping.
Well, I just came to see my favorite gnomes in the whole city.
Sure. If you need special supplies, are in the back.
All right. Yes, thank you.
Hey, Thomas, you mind watching the front?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Give him a good slap on the ass. Just like, good man.
That's a
Poor Thomas.
Not like in a sexual way, more just like a good job, champ.
I just can't reach
It's like
anything
he's a
else, so
coach.
this is what I'm
Yeah.
slapping.
Like exactly. I
coach.
can't slap his shoulder. It's
I don't want to
fine.
slap the back of your knee. You might fall down and crush me.
For real.
Sexually caress his thigh.
New York is now uncomfortable.
You're okay now.
All right, so
He'd be used to it by now. Dude does this a lot.
so y'all head to the back.
Okay.
Oh, look who made it.
Yeah, I've got ways of. I mean, I've lived here for quite a while. I know how to get around the city.
Would you
Well,
believe
that's
to get
good.
it? I'm kidding.
We've had this discussion.
Hey, listen, information's information. Don't no matter how you get it. Anyway, but still.
Oh, there's tea if you want some.
Oh, thank you. Very much.
So, what's our next move?
Great question.
Yeah, that's a good question.
My next move is I'm going to put this down, and I'm going to unload some stuff here for the time being.
Wait, what?
I emptied my shop.
Oh, yeah.
That's probably not a bad idea.
Did you burn it down or just empty it?
I just left.
Yeah.
Burning it down makes it look worse.
Tell you what, I'll go by tomorrow and burn it down. Get you some insurance.
Ooh.
How do you even insure a place like that?
I don't fucking know.
Yeah,
What's
you-
insurance?
The fuck's insurance?
I just had someone say it. It sounded funny.
No, it looks better if it look. I mean, it basically looks like a break-in now.
And now someone going back to finish his job.
Are there like a whole bunch of dead bodies in there though?
Not anymore, they're not.
Oh, okay.
Are they in the bag?
No, this is just supplies.
Okay, thank God. I have to. Okay, Sybil, I have
It
to
is
ask.
fair. You do have to clarify with Sybil.
Are they
There
in the
may be
bag?
a piecemeal body in a bag.
Listen, last time my hole was full, and I thought y'all could dispose of it.
Why don't you just get a bag of holding for the parts? And
that's
this way,
gonna-
like, after you get your whole, like, drained or whatever you fucking do, you can just dump everything back in.
It's kind of gross.
Yeah, this whole conversation's kind of gross.
It's easier to just put it in this hole and then melt it with acid.
That's what I mean. Like whenever your hole gets full, you can put it in the bag of holding, and then
God.
whenever you finally get it emptied, you empty back out. Or just throw the bag in there.
Yeah, I don't want to carry around a bag of holding that has stuff like that, especially if someone finds it. The hole's a little easier to
I think I'm
hide.
gonna be sick.
Anyway, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Now it doesn't.
Well, no, yeah, they'll be going to a different place altogether. So I'm gonna have to find new accommodations.
Shit. Here we go.
I'm not saying that I want to set up shop here. I mean, it wouldn't be a bad idea to have me, work in a basement here at a legitimate business.
Do you think we have a basement? Do you think we could afford a basement?
You might be able to.
And we could.
Do you have a basement? Do they have a
I
basement?
don't have a basement.
Or at least an attic. Do they have an attic?
No, they don't have an attic.
Do they? What the fuck do they have? They're
Yeah.
poor, aren't they?
No, we
That's
have
why
we
it's
have the shop and then our living quarters and then the back room.
Exactly.
That's pretty much it.
Yeah, at best we have a loft area, and that's for sleeping.
Yeah, what you would say attic is essentially
Loft.
Yeah,
our
they basically
rooms.
just finished the attic because they don't really need that much height.
That's true.
Yeah.
Well, I'll find another accommodations. Don't worry. I don't carry a lot of stuff with me.
Wasn't offering, but thank you for putting that off my head.
Besides, I'm pretty sure everywhere you have to sleep is a little short.
Now you're right.
Anyway,
I mean, if you need to stay a couple days, that's okay. We can put you up somewhere, but not as a permanent solution by any means.
In Gnomish, I'm like, are you fucking kidding? Do you want the psychopath around us?
In Gnomish, I feel kind of bad. I mean, they just lost their shop. Imagine if we lost our shop.
We just left them for dead.
Okay, to be
And
fair.
we also kind of left there on our own.
Fuck you and your logic. Back in common. Fucking fine. I guess you can stay here.
all right.
It's not permanent, though.
Yeah, I understand.
Okay.
I'm just to lay low for a bit.
And you sleep in the shop floor. You don't sleep in the back. This is where we work.
I mean, you don't work here during.
Yes.
You work after business?
Yes.
Fine.
I'm an insomniac. What do you think I do most of the day?
Insomniac.
I have problems sleeping.
Well, I wouldn't take you for one, but I don't know.
Do you see the dark circles under my eyes? There's a reason I'm this hyper.
Yeah, fair enough. I guess you're just no stranger to sleepiness then. I'm gonna try to get as many references to the old campaign as I can.
Oh, I wasn't even going for that reference, but
Yeah.
yeah, that works
Oh,
too.
yeah, I didn't even think about that.
I was like, the fuck are you talking
All
about?
of Ben's characters are
Yeah, when you can't
insomniacs.
sleep, the nights just drag on, don't they?
Just smidgen.
I'm thinking that maybe we check out that bakery. I don't know. Might be good to lay low for a couple of days. I just don't know what to do about the other two guards on our list.
I mean,
Or the one that got away.
In all honesty, we're probably gonna have to take care of it pretty much ASAP.
What, the bakery?
Yes, and the other guy. Our friends at the bakery and the other two that we need to figure out, because the more that we kind of just settle and wait, the more...
Time they have, that's true.
Exactly.
Well, we probably should go to the bakery first. I mean,
Yeah.
I'd rather check what information we have first before we go trying to...
Finding more.
Yeah, I don't even know if honestly talking to more guards is really that good of an idea.
In all honesty, I don't think I'm kind of with you. I don't think it might be our best bet.
All right, bakery it is. Should we wait till the others
Oh.
get back?
Yeah,
well,
that's the other thing. What if they find something too?
And if they find something that seems a little more pressing than going off a possible hunch off a corrupted god who is double dipping both into the family and this new pact, I mean, we should go with the easier lead. Well, more sure lead, let's say that. And he could easily just be spinning our wheels.
Yeah, I think once we get the whole pack thing sorted, maybe we won't have to worry too much about the other gods, because
I don't know.
there's less pressure on the family. They can probably watch our back a little better.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I'll probably let the family know that they shouldn't trust him anymore.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Oh yeah.
I was going to be nice, but
I wasn't.
I mean, I was.
Got too nice. But yeah, alright. Let's just go ahead and hold up shop until the other 3 chuckleheads get back.
That's so greedy. Maybe in the future, if we have to do this again, we should try bribing them.
Oh, 100%. I feel like that's probably our easiest way of going about it.
yeah, but then we don't have any gold at the end.
Instead of, pseudo kidnapping people.
It seemed like a good idea.
How did they sneak through the door? That's what I want to know.
They got past all 3 of us.
I feel
Okay,
that's
now.
just embarrassing.
Now, to be fair.
Let's not tell anybody about this.
Oh, hell no. Nah, we can't tell Rook.
Earn half plate.
Exactly, they're in half play. Thank
Listen,
you, random god
as
person here.
as far as
Oh, wait.
we're concerned, they blasted past us and broke through the door.
Yeah,
just can't
We're
go
not
Rook.
we're not very strong.
We just can't tell Rook. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, my lips are sealed on this one. As far as we're concerned, he busted through. He didn't sneak past us.
You just full boy.
All right. I'm just gonna hang back in the back for a bit, if that's all right.
Yeah, fine. I'm gonna go watch the shop. Welcome to Prairie Penny. How can I help you?
Next time on the Ring of Contrarians.
Okay, go first.
Y'all make y'all's way down the tunnel.
Yes.
I think I physically felt the vein in Yu's forehead, just
He's not particularly he's not book learned, but he's really wise. So
Yeah.
he's like, this seems like a terrible idea.
It's like,
All of this.
Oh,
Yeah.
Are
I just
you
don't
a-
want to have to walk all the way around, you know?
are you a prisoner?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9.
okay.
Or are you just counting?
1.
That was a self-help book you read once.
Some book.
Thanks for listening to this episode of The Ring of Contrarians. Please give us a like and sub on YouTube or your favorite podcast app. We put out new episodes on the 8th, 16th, and 24th of every month, and we hope you continue to support us so we can continue to make more stuff for all of you. Thanks.